In this presentation, we will study the legal consequences and effects of the contract of Rehan. The first effect of the contract of Rehan is that the contract entitles the creditor, the pledgee, to keep possession of the property till the payment of debt. The creditor cannot sell pledged property on its own unless he is given clear permission by its owner, who is the pledger. It is also permissible that the owner, pledger or debtor in this case, appoints the creditor as his agent to sell the pledged property. If he appoints the creditor or pledgee as his agent to sell the pledged property, then the debtor, the owner of the property, cannot dismiss him from this service. The reason being, now the right of creditor is attached with this transaction. So this agency cannot be terminated. It would be a binding agency. So he will sell the pledged property and he will collect or take back, receive his debt from that property. So this would be a binding agency. If the owner, debtor, sells a property without the permission of creditor, this sale will remain suspended till it is ratified by the creditor. The reason being that the right of creditor or mortgagee is now attached with this property. We know that in ordinary circumstances, the owner of a thing has the right to sell his property. But when the pledger or debtor, he has pledged something with the creditor, now the right of creditor is attached with that property. The seller, the owner, can sell it, but the sale will remain suspended upon ratification or approval by the creditor, whose right is attached with that property. If the debtor becomes bankrupt or insolvent, the right of creditor is superior over other creditors. It means that the debtor, he has become bankrupt and insolvent. और obviously यानी हम ये बात जानते हैं कि जो bankruptcy या insolvency है वो by the order of the court होती है और जिसके बाद वो शख्स कोई further transaction नहीं कर सकता. अब सवाल ये है कि ये जो pledge property है इसकी क्या हैसियत है? क्या ये एक ordinary debt है? यानी इसका मतलब ये है कि इस property में बाकी जितने क्रेडिटर्स हैं इस डेटर के, वो सारे के सारे इसमें शरीक होंगे, या कि वो क्रेडिटर के जिसके पास वो प्रॉपर्टी है, यानी क्रेडिटर ऑफ प्लेज, क्या उसका ये हक है? तो इस्लामिक लॉ की पोजीशन ये है कि अगर किसी ने कोई प्रॉपर्टी किसी के पास प्लेज की है और उसके बाद वो बैंकरप्ट या कि इंसॉल्वेंट हो गया, तो अब उसकी ये प्रॉपर्टी यानी ऑर्डिनरी डेट के तौर पर ट्रीट नहीं की जाएगी, बल्कि जो क्रेडिटर है उसका राइट सुपीरियर है. सबसे पहले वो अपना कर्ज या के डेट उससे वसूल करेगा. अगर कोई रकम बचती हो तो वो बाकी क्रेडिटर्स को दी जा सकती है.